station. Hi-hat sharp in repetition. Vocal shout, move tonight, echoed into light.
Quantum drive, ignite the sound. Bassline slamming underground. Lead synth looping fast and bright. Explosive flight.
Motif repeating bar to bar, like an engine of a star. Sub-frequencies collide, amplify.
Layers stacking high and tight. Risers screaming into white. Snare roll racing nearly wild. Energy compiled. Quantum drive, return with force. Bassline staying on its course. Lead motif cutting clean.
Kick softens into air, echo floating everywhere. Quantum drive slows its pace, leaving trace. A distorted minor lead cuts through the silent air. The kick begins relentless, heavy square. Sub-bass crawling deep beneath the ground, like distant thunder building sound. Snare rolls rising in metallic waves. Hi-hats flicker sharp like blades. A simple voice cries, turn it up in delay. Tension surging, no escape. Riot frequencies explode the night. Bassline hammering left and right. Leads and looping fierce and bright. Driving with mechanical might. The groove is locked in, repetition tight. No chord changes, only fight. Sub-frequencies shake the spine in perfect rhythmic design. Layers stacking into pressure walls. Risers screaming through the halls. Snare accelerating without restraint. Energy raw, untamed. Riot frequency collide again. Harder, louder than it's been. Bass motif cuts like steel. Pure kinetic feel. Kick drum fading into air. Echo trails everywhere. Last sub-pulse slowly dies under neon skies.
synth in minor tone repeats a phrase, cold as stone. Kick drum steady, punch precise, building tension like a vibe. Filtered bass dissolves in space. Kick leaves only trace. Dominion slowly fades in an unslowly way. rising, shake the ground. Bassline massive in its sound. Lead synth sharp, repetitive cry, cutting through the sky. Static up, rising, shake the ground. Bassline massive in its sound. Lead synth sharp, repetitive cry, cutting through the sky. The groove repeats without regret. Every hit in perfect set. So frequencies collide. Heavy tide. Layers swell into distortion. Energy in wild proportion. Snare racing to explode on overload. Static up, rising, shake the ground. Bassline massive in its sound. Lead synth sharp, repetitive cry, cutting through the sky. Static up, rising, shake the ground. Bassline massive
melodic line, deep bass oscillating under spine, kick drum driving like a racing engine sound, energy awakening underground.
Mechanical precision, hi-hats ticking fast with cutting vision. A vocal sample shouts higher now in space. Delay trails burning in its trace. Velocity code unlock the floor. Bassline pounding more and more. Lead synth hooks and sharp refrain. Fast and urgent like heavy rain. Sub-frequencies vibrate through the chest. Kick relentless, never rests. The motif loops without relief. Pure rhythm beyond belief. Clap stacking into storm. Pitch rises start to deform. Snare roll rushing to extreme. Pressure building like a drop two. Velocity code explode. Bassline overload. Lead repeating wild and bold. Hitting every hole. Filtered kick fades to air. Echo floating everywhere. Velocity slows but still remains. Ringing in the dark synth pulses under skin. Low frequency draws you in. Kick drum strikes with brutal force, setting rhythmic chords. Snare tension rising fast. Hi-hats cutting like shattered glass. A vocal whisper burn it down. Spins and echoes around. Inferno sequence ignite the floor. Bassline roaring evermore. Lead synth sharp and blazing high like sparks against the sky.
distant flame, echo calling out your name. Inferno slowly turns to ash after the crash.
A deep synth hum begins to rise. Minor key beneath the skies. Kick drum steady, punch defined. Locking into time.
Snare climbing with precision, hi-hat sharp in repetition. Vocal shout, move tonight, echoed into light.
Quantum drive, ignite the sound. Bassline slamming underground. Lead synth looping fast and bright. Explosive flight.
Motif repeating bar to bar, like an engine of a star. Sub-frequencies collide, amplify.
Layers stacking high and tight. Riser screaming into white. Snare roll racing nearly wild. Energy compiled. Quantum drive, return with force. Bassline staying on its course. Lead motif, cutting clean.
Kick softens into air, echo floating everywhere. Quantum drive slows its pace, leaving trace.
A distorted minor lead cuts through the silent air. The kick begins relentless, heavy square. Sub-bass crawling deep beneath the ground, like distant thunder building sound. Snare rolls rising in metallic waves. Hi-hats flicker sharp like blades. A simple voice cries, turn it up and delay. Tension surging, no escape. Riot frequencies explode the night. Bassline hammering left and right. Leads and looping fierce and bright. Driving with my
synth in minor tone repeats a phrase, cold as stone. Kick drum steady, punch precise, building tension like a vibe. Filtered bass dissolves in space. Kick leaves only trace. Dominion slowly fades in an unslowly way. rise and shake the ground. Bassline massive in its sound. Lead synth sharp, repetitive cry, cutting through the sky. Static up, rise and shake the ground. Bassline massive in its sound. Lead synth sharp, repetitive cry, cutting through the sky. The groove repeats without regret. Every hit in perfect set. So frequencies collide. Heavy tide. Layers swell into distortion. Energy in wild proportion. Snare racing to explode on overload. Static up, rising, shake the ground. Bassline massive in its sound. Lead synth sharp, repetitive cry, cutting through the sky. Static up, rising, shake the ground. Bassline massive in its sound. Lead synth sharp, repetitive cry, cutting through the sky. Kick fades under static
tones repeating in a hypnotic line. Deep bass oscillating under spine. Kick drum driving like a racing engine sound. Energy awakening underground.
Mechanical precision, hi-hats ticking fast with cutting vision. A vocal sample shouts higher now in space. Delayed trails burning in its trace. Velocity code unlock the floor. Bassline pounding more and more. Lead synth hooks and sharp refrain. Fast and urgent like heavy rain. Sub-frequencies vibrate through the chest. Kick relentless, never rests. The motif loops without relief. Pure rhythm beyond belief. Claps stacking into storm. Pitch rises start to deform. Snare roll rushing to extreme. Pressure building like a drop two. Velocity code explode. Bassline overload. Lead repeating wild and bold. Hitting every hole. Filtered kick fades to air. Echo floating everywhere. Velocity slows but still remains. Ringing in the dark synth pulses under skin. Low frequency draws you in. Kick drum strikes with brutal force, setting rhythmic tension rising fast. Hi-hats cutting like shattered glass. A vocal whisper burn it down. Spins and echoes around. Inferno sequence ignite the floor. Bassline roaring evermore. Lead synth sharp and blazing high like sparks against the sky. distant flame, echo calling out your name. Inferno slowly turns to ash after the crash.
A deep synth hum begins to rise, minor key beneath the skies. Kick drum steady, punch defined, locking into time.
Snare climbing with precision, hi-hat sharp in repetition. Vocal shout, move tonight, echoed into light.
Quantum drive, ignite the sound. Bassline slamming underground. Lead synth looping fast and bright. Explosive
Motif repeating bar to bar, like an engine of a star. Sub-frequencies collide, amplify.
layers stacking high and tight. Risers screaming into white. Snare roll racing nearly wild. Energy compiled. Quantum drive, return with force. Bassline staying on its course. Lead motif, cutting clean.
Kick softens into air, echo floating everywhere. Quantum drive slows its pace, leaving trace.
A distorted minor lead cuts through the silent air. The kick begins relentless, heavy square. Sub-bass crawling deep beneath the ground, like distant thunder building sound. Snare rolls rising in metallic waves. Hi-hats flicker sharp like blades. A simple voice cries, turn it up and delay. Tension surging, no escape. Riot frequencies explode the night. Bassline hammering left and right. Leads and looping fierce and bright. Driving with mechanical mind.
in minor tone, repeats a phrase, cold as stone. Kick drum steady, punch precise, building tension like a vibe. Filtered bass dissolves in space. Kick leaves only trace. Dominion slowly fades in and out, slowly fades.
oscillating bass begins a dark vibration under skin. Kick drum pounding steady, bold, rhythm cold. Snare rolls climbing, rising pitch. Hi-hats fast without a glitch. Vocal stab, rise up now. Echo bends and bows. Static up, rising, shake the ground. Bassline massive in its sound. Lead synth sharp, repetitive cry, cutting through the sky. Static up, rising, shake the ground. Bassline massive in its sound. Lead synth sharp, repetitive cry, cutting through the sky. The groove repeats without regret. Every hit in perfect set. So frequencies collide. Heavy tide. Layers swell into distortion. Energy in wild proportion. Snare racing to explode on overload. Static up, rising, shake the ground. Bassline massive in its sound. Lead synth sharp, repetitive cry, cutting through the sky. Static up, rising, shake the ground. Bassline massive in its sound. Lead synth sharp, repetitive cry, cutting through the sky. Kick fades under static hiss. Echoed final bliss. Uprising slowly dies in fractured skies. minor tones repeating in a hypnotic line. Deep bass oscillating under spine. Kick drum driving like a racing engine sound. Energy awakening underground.
Mechanical precision, hi-hats ticking fast with cutting vision. A vocal sample shouts higher now in space. Delayed trails burning in its trace. Velocity code unlock the floor. Bassline pounding more and more. Lead synth hooks and sharp refrain. Fast and urgent like heavy rain. Sub-frequencies vibrate through the chest. Kick relentless, never rests. The motif loops without relief. Pure rhythm beyond belief. Claps stacking into storm. Pitch rises start to deform. Snare roll rushing to extreme. Pressure building like a drop two. Velocity code explode. Bassline overload. Lead repeating wild and bold. Hitting every hole. Filtered kick fades to air. Echo floating everywhere. Velocity slows but still remains. Ringing in the dark synth pulses under skin. Low frequency draws you in. Kick drum strikes with brutal force, setting rhythmic tension rising fast. Hi-hats cutting like shattered glass. A vocal whisper burn it down. Spins and echoes around. Inferno sequence ignite the floor. Bassline roaring evermore. Lead synth sharp and blazing high like sparks against the sky. a distant flame, echo calling out your name. Inferno slowly turns to ash.